Tsunami of the Sacred Five, Dump Hope. Let's start this video with Bashar's law of passion. If you don't know Bashar, you can find him all over YouTube as a messenger for humanity, channeled by Daryl Anchor. Okay, Bashar's law of passion says, act on your excitement and passion in the present moment. Take it as far as you can, with no insistence on the outcome. This aligns you with your natural frequency and the synchronicity of the field. Now, let's talk about the wounded empath's misinterpretation of this law. The wounded empath's misinterpretation: they believe their passion is rescuing, absorbing, fixing, because that feels urgent, emotionally charged, and good. But the hidden insistence is there: if I sacrifice, I will be appreciated, validated, loved. This, if leading to then, way of logic, reveals it's not passion, but bargaining. How does the field or law of attraction respond to this from its inherent mechanics? Field mechanics. First, the field of fear, creation tied to outcome equals hope. Hope sounds noble but is actually insistence in disguise. Hope equals anchoring in the future, postponing fulfillment, bargaining with life. The mirror response can only be disappointment, exhaustion, victimhood. And how does it work for the field of fiery forgiveness, love? Creation in the now, without demand. Compassion, not self-sacrifice. Forgiveness here means forgiving, you give before needing a return. The field mirrors love with love. But for now, let's go back to creating from the field of fear and hope as a toxic substance. Hope is the counterfeit gold of the catalyst under construction. It promises relief but delivers poison. A cycle of giving, leading to expecting, leading to not receiving, leading to despair, leading to anger and withdrawal. That is why wounded empaths often end up bitter, because they've been hoping rather than being. Before, in previous videos, we have spoken about the graduation of the wounded empath into the catalyst. How does the wounded empath graduate to catalyst? The shift from wounded empath to catalyst: drop the hope for outcome anchor. Create from love as an overflowing force, not from fear as a bargaining chip. In other words, replace hope with what we have named before, the sacred five: trust, faith, belief, confidence, and patience. Which leads me to the tsunami of the sacred five: hope. We have been told to hold on to it, to cling to it like a life raft in the storm. But hope is not a raft. Hope is an anchor. It drags us into the deep, holding us in the future, making us beg for what is not yet here. The wounded empath knows this dance too well. Sacrifice, giving, rescuing, but always with a hidden bargain: please, let this be enough to earn love. And so hope becomes the poison, forged from fear, dressed as gold, but heavy as a lead weight. There is another way. Not the anchor of hope, but the tsunami of the sacred five. Trust. The knowing that life is on your side. Faith. The surrender that you are already carried. Belief. The inner choice to align with love, not fear. Confidence. The courage to act without apology. Patience. The calm to let it unfold in perfect timing. These five are not anchors. They are waves. Waves of fire and water, rising, rolling, unstoppable. They crash through fear. They wash away despair. They lift you out of the future and return you to now. And when you stand in the now, you no longer act out of sacrifice, you no longer create from fear. You create from the fiery field of forgiveness, from love overflowing, from passion without insistence. This is the true catalyst. This is the tsunami that reshapes the shorelines of your life. Not hope. Never hope. But the sacred five: trust, faith, belief, confidence, patience. The tsunami of love. The fiery field. The mirror that can only reflect what you are: unconditional love, forged and free. Without any insistence on the outcome whatsoever. Forever,